Elon Musk is now the fourth richest man in the world. Wow.
To become the fourth richest person in the world with a net worth of more than $90 billion.
So why is this important to me? Well, honestly, I really don't care about how much he has, but as an entrepreneur, he inspires me a lot because of how he has failed and how he has handled his failures. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 entrepreneurial lessons I've learned from Elon Musk and what you can also learn from him. As always, I'm excited to have you on this video. I'm Abidoy and I'm a tech entrepreneur. If you are new here, kindly hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get to see my videos when I upload them. So, shall we dive right in? Let's go. Now, the first lesson I've learned from Elon Musk is that entrepreneurs solve problems.
I'm available 24/7 to help solve issues. Call me 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning, I don't care.
Honestly, it's not really about the millions or the billions or the Forbes list or whatever it is. Those are just rewards for your efforts. What really drives entrepreneurs is solving problems. That's what really brings them joy. And according to Elon Musk, his vision and dream is to change the world and to help humanity. And many entrepreneurs talk so much about changing the world that changing the world now sounds cliche, but with Elon Musk it's actually very real, because as you can see with his portfolio of companies he has started and businesses. For example, in 1999 he founded X.com, which later became PayPal, the first online bank, and he solved the problem of transferring money online in a secure way. And PayPal was later sold to eBay for about $1.5 billion in October 2002. And the money he got from that sale, he invested it also into companies like Tesla and SolarCity. These companies help to solve the problem of global warming and climate change. For example, with Tesla built electric cars, and electric cars are better than cars that run on fuel, petrol, or diesel. Why? Because electric cars do not emit air pollution. They do not affect the environment, unlike cars that run on fuel and diesel.
I mean, you started Tesla with the goal of persuading the world that electrification was the future of cars.
Yes, cross country from LA to New York by the end of the year, fully autonomous.
By the end of the year, you're saying someone's going to sit in a Tesla without touching the steering wheel, tap in New York, off it goes.
Yeah.
Won't have to ever touch the wheel.
We should be able to go from all the way from a parking lot in California to a parking lot in New York. No controls touched at any point during the entire journey.
Now, the next problem he's trying to solve is even more interesting. Elon Musk was stuck in traffic on the 17th of December 2016. And out of frustration and desperation, he started thinking to himself that I should be able to solve traffic issues. And right there and then, he tweeted on his phone that he was going to create a company that could create underground transportation system through tunnel. And right away, he founded the company known as Boring Company, which tries to solve the problem of traffic by providing underground transportation through tunnels.
Even the company's CEO, Elon Musk.
So his plan is simple. He is going to start digging holes in the ground and turn those holes into a vast network of underground tunnels that will change transportation forever.
Honestly, when I first heard that I created a company as Boring Company, I was thinking to myself that boring doesn't mean bored, but no. Boring is the term used for digging holes underground to create tunnels. So that's an interesting name for his company actually, because if you are hearing the company for the first time, you might misjudge what it actually means. So as you can see, he has been all about solving problems with the companies he has been creating. He also started some other companies like OpenAI, Hyperloop, Neuralink, and he also has this crazy company known as Spacex, which is working with space transportation for human beings that want to travel to Mars from Earth. SpaceX is for them.
Dream of this really ambitious idea of sending like many people to Mars in what, in 10 or 20 years time, I guess.
Yeah.
In the next 20 years. And you've designed this outrageous rocket to do it. Help us understand the scale of this thing.
All systems go.
Set booster ignition. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Would I be willing to travel to Mars? I don't know. I'm very adventurous, but let me know what you think. Would you be willing to travel from Earth to Mars? Let me know what you think in the comment section. So the takeaway from this lesson is that what should drive you as an entrepreneur should be about solving problems. And according to Steve Jobs, those who are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who do. So don't be afraid to solve problems and change the world because you are capable. Now that we're done with the first lesson, the second lesson I learned from Elon Musk is that even in difficult times, great entrepreneurs don't quit.
You had that third failure in a row. Did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
Do you know that Elon Musk almost suffered nervous breakdown in 2008? Why? Because two of his companies at that time, which were Tesla and Spacex, were about to fail. Tesla was his electrical company and it was doing badly in business, so much that investors were losing their money. People were being discouraged to not invest in Tesla at that time.
Tesla stock voted by Wall Street as the least likely to succeed.
Also, the technology was being criticized by the car experts and there was so much negativity coming at him.
Electric vehicles are really not possible in ways that would be effective for most consumers still.
Tesla wasn't doing really well. Also, SpaceX at the time was doing badly because they could not master the launching of rockets and the landing of the rockets.
People who've been in the rocketry business for decades, who say about you that you don't know what you don't know.
The rockets were always blowing up and crashing and burning. And for every rocket that blew up and crashed and burned, like they were losing over millions of dollars, and they had 3 failed launches. That was like some crazy money they lost in the process of trying to master the space exploration. And you know, the pressure was so much on him that he even admitted that he had to be borrowing money from friends to pay the rent.
It was crazy. One good friend of mine collected a whole series of videos of rockets blowing up and made me watch those. He just didn't want me to lose all my money. And in the end, I had to invest everything. And I was borrowing money from friends to pay the rent.
He took out loans. He kept trying to push the two companies over the line. You know, some people advised him to kind of like choose one out of the two, try to keep one, make one survive and let the other one fail. But he kept pushing the two over the line. And he did it, he made it happen. And Tesla has been very successful so far. Even in business, Tesla added over $63 billion to Elon Musk's net worth just this year alone. Like Tesla's stock is booming.
Elon Musk has added over $10 billion to his wealth just this week, $63 billion just this year, with Tesla stock more than quadrupling over that period now. Also,
SpaceX, they were able to master the launch and the landing of the rockets, the reuse of rockets, and they've been successful so far with SpaceX as well. The takeaway from this is great entrepreneurs don't quit. Like if you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. And I'll share this quote from Martin Luther King Jr., which says that if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Whatever you keep doing, just keep going. Whatever you do, just keep moving forward. Just try to keep going. Also, there's also this quote that says that cowards never start, the weak never finish, winners never quit. great entrepreneurs don't quit. Whatever you are doing, whatever business you are running, if you have issues with it, or whatever project you are running, if you have issues with it, all you need to do is just stay positive, and just keep trying to make it work, and hopefully you get it right. So now, the third lesson I've learned from Elon Musk is that great entrepreneurs don't act based on feelings, they act based on principles. And it's understandable that when you're trying to solve problems or create opportunities, it's normal to feel fear. Fear of what? Fear of failure, fear of the shame that if this thing fails, people will mock me, or fear of criticism from people around, or it would get so much to you that you decide not to take action.
Well, first of all, I'd say I actually think I feel fear quite strongly. So it's not as though I just have the absence of fear. I feel it quite strongly. But there are just times when something is important enough, you believe in it enough, that you do it in spite of fear.
So speaking of important things,
like people shouldn't think, people shouldn't think, well, I feel fear about this and therefore I shouldn't do it. It's normal to feel fear.
And even with all of the incredible achievements that Elon Musk has made and the companies he has founded, he admits that he still faces fear. He still gets afraid when he's about to do something incredible. The truth about this is that if what you are doing doesn't scare you, it's not really a big deal, frankly. It could be too comfortable, or it could be stagnant. Fear should not stop you from taking action. You are a human being and it's normal to feel fear, but it should never be what you base your decision on. It's just a feeling. It should not stop you from taking action. So, as always, the takeaway from this is that you should not base your actions on fear, on your feelings. Personally, myself, there are days when I wake up, not very motivated to work. I keep asking myself questions like, where is this thing going? Or that kind of doubt, sometimes creeps into you after a long time working on something. But in those moments, I realize that the answer to those questions is for me to just keep going. When you get back in the groove and keep doing what you are doing, the energy comes from within and fuels you up again. You don't always need to feel motivated before you take action. You don't always need to be motivated to take action, because if you are waiting to get motivated before you take action, you might just get so little done. You are not able to do so much.
I think my sort of drive to get it done is somewhat disconnected from hope, enthusiasm, or anything else. I actually just don't care about hope or enthusiasm, motivation. I just give it everything I've got, irrespective of what the circumstances may be.
So it's very important that you don't base your actions based on feelings. You need to take actions regardless of how you feel. Sometimes, many times, especially as an entrepreneur or any project you're working on. So I hope you've been able to get value from these lessons. Which of these lessons resonated with you? Which one do you think relates with you on a very personal level? And as always, if you enjoyed the video and got value from the video, kindly share it with friends, like this video, drop a comment on what you think about this video, subscribe to this channel if you are yet to subscribe. I'll come your way soon with another video. Take care and peace out. I remain Abidun. Bye.